What's up? I think this is the first video I've made for Spanish that I'm actually like sitting and using my mic. Normally I just like do it in the car or something. But anyways, let's get started. The first channel I'm gonna say is Mike Ben. This dude actually inspired me to post my Spanish progress. If you take a look at his channel, I'll put the link in the bio. You'll see where I got the style from. He updates his progress like every month. I think he said he might be stopping that at 2 years or so. I can't remember exactly. But he also posts his full conversations with his tutors from italki on his channel. And what that does is it allows you to hear real Spanish being spoken, but since it's a native speaker speaking to somebody that's learning it, I would say it's dialed back just a little bit. It's not super, super fast. Obviously, if you're a beginner, you're probably not going to understand a lot of it. But if you're intermediate, it's really good because Mike's at a level where he can speak fluently and, he can talk about all the things that he wants to talk about. He still stumbles here and there, of course, because he's not a native speaker, but it's at a very high level. And it's cool because I get to see like, oh, I could be there if I keep this going, and also, yeah, he updates like I said every month, and you can go back and look at his very first month up until now. Probably like not even joking, the realest Spanish channel on YouTube. Everyone else, I'm like, I don't know how real they're being about their fluency and stuff like that, but he has like month number one and every month in between and full conversations. Like they're not edited, they're not chopped up, so you can see when he messes up, you can see whatever, right? Mike Ben, excellent channel, check him out. The next one, Curiosamente, is a channel that's just like mad random information, honestly. But I'm the type of person that learns. First of all, I like learning. So it's something that I would have been doing anyways. I like hearing random facts, random information, stuff like that. And this channel is that, but in Spanish. So I don't know. You can think of like the Discovery Channel. Like the last video I watched, it was just like, what was the last one I watched? I don't even remember, but it was something about how English came to be, and it was talking about the Proto-Indo-European language and Latin and ancient Germanic languages and something like that. But it was just really cool. So I learned a lot of stuff that would have already been cool to learn in English, but I watched it in Spanish. The whole channel is in Spanish, and I'm gonna slide in a bonus in there that's not gonna have a link. If you want to learn stuff, watch how-to videos, how to build this, how to make a recipe, whatever, because it'll give you something real, something tangible to put your Spanish to. Where you just learn a word, it's hard to remember it, but when you watch someone and they're picking the thing up over and over again and they keep saying it, it sticks in your mind just because it's like a real experience that you would have had in real life. That's one of the hardest things for me. If it's a real technical conversation in Spanish, interestingly enough, I can follow it better than if people are talking about everyday things because I didn't grow up speaking Spanish. And so even my fiance's mom, I think I might have said this on here before, one day she asked me where the pots were. And I didn't know what she was saying because I had never used the words for pots in real life. Had I seen it on a paper, I probably would have taken a few seconds like, oh, yeah, the pots. But when she just asked me where they were, I'm like, las ollas, I didn't know because I didn't grow up. I didn't grow up speaking it. So when you constantly see it being used on the how-to videos, like sometimes I just be watching like how to make some dish that I'm never gonna make because I don't cook. But just the exposure to it, I'll be more accustomed to the word for stove, oven, stuff like that, right? So that's a little side note. Okay, last channel, Historias de la Vida. It's a channel for teenagers in Spanish, which is good. It's like real life stories that are animated, and it's just like wacky stuff, like how my nudes got exposed on the internet and how my parents' divorce led me to getting expelled out of school or something like that. And it'll be like a 8 to 15 minute story that's animated and it's in Spanish. And like I said before, with the last two things, you're watching, a kid at their locker, a kid on their computer, a kid doing whatever, and they're talking about it, and you're like, oh, okay, this means this, and this means this. It doesn't have a transcript, I don't think. And sometimes that channel is fast because it's geared towards Spanish speakers. So sometimes you can definitely get a little bit lost in that if you're lower level, intermediate. But I still think it's a really good resource. And, on all these channels, you can hit the captions button on YouTube and pull up the Spanish and learn you some new words. But I encourage you to try to watch it without the captions. That's how you get your reception better. Because I think it's good to watch videos with captions. I don't want to sound like I don't do that. I be doing that a lot. But when I can, I try to watch stuff without captions if it's slow enough and simple enough, because you need to get used to hearing stuff without reading it. When you run into a person, they're not going to hold up captions while they talk. They're just going to talk to you. So anyways, those are the 3 channels. I'm going to put the links in the bio. If I don't, just comment, hey, you're stupid, you forgot to put the links in the bio. And then I'll probably block you and then put the links in the bio afterwards. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps somebody.